Hey Dream Team, Justin here with Health Plan Markets, and I did realize that yesterday our call may have gotten cut off or ended early. So what I did here is create a redo. That way I want to make sure that you guys get the information for this week and make sure that you're ready to go for closing AEP 2023, as well as continue your success in open enrollment. So let's dive in. First thing that we're going to do is check out the training calendar. Remember, we got to keep one foot in the classroom and the other one in the field at all times. So training this week, again, is a little light. But coming up, we have the Medicare Shop Enroll video with the recording. So if you're new to Medicare Shop and if you haven't been using that, we've got a training session available. There's the link there. So just make sure that you get in there and click the link and we'll get you the training that you need. Just office hours this week. You got Cigna doing office hours tomorrow, Wednesday, the 30th, from 12:30 to 1:30. Devoted is doing a coffee and chat session on Thursday from 11:30 to 12. That's for the Jacksonville market. All are welcome though. And then United Healthcare is doing virtual office hours on Friday from 3 to 5. So really a light week when it comes to training. And so, get to what you can get to. If you have any questions regarding the office hours, I think that those are great times to jump in there and do that. Remember, we got to keep one foot in the classroom because our mission here at HPM is to improve the lives of our community with affordable healthcare. The only way that we're going to do that is if we are top of mind and top of class when it comes to training. So thanks for making that a priority. Now, moving over to a special event that we've got going on. This is the Ugly Sweater Party that we are hosting on December 15th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's a happy hour. Bring your ugliest sweater, and we're going to do a contest there. We're going to have some fun games, prizes, raffles. So if you have not yet RSVP'd, please make sure that you do so. The link will be in the description in the video below. So check that out, and we want to get you there because it's our last hurrah for 2022. So speaking about closing 2022, yesterday we sent out an email that basically a couple of guidelines here to make sure that you have a smooth transition into 2023. So just some friendly reminders here. The last day to enroll your clients for any 2022 plan is tomorrow, November 30th, and that is good for a 12/1 effective. If you do have any 2022 materials, sales kits, or any year prior to that, please make sure that you're going to dispose of that after tomorrow, 11:30. Great way, always fun way, have a bonfire, right? But we want to make sure that you don't accidentally pick up a 2022 marketing piece or a 2022 sales kit because that can get confusing. The third point is there were quite a few 5-star plans out there for 2022. Looks like CMS moved the fence back a little bit, so less 5 stars this year. So what that means is if you are currently certified to sell a 5-star plan and they're losing their designation for 2022, the last date to enroll anyone using their 5-star designation is for 11/30, which is for a 12/1 effective. Okay, so after that, unless they've already received 5 stars for 2023, you can no longer use that SEP as of November 30th. It is highly recommended to send in paper applications the same day, especially now during AEP. But if you're using Medicare Shop like you're supposed to, if you submit the application today, it goes in today and it's received today versus, where did I put that paper app and do I have 2 days or 3 days to turn it in? But right now, if you have to do a paper application, it's highly recommended that you turn them in same day directly to the carrier. Don't send it through us because that's going to delay the processing. So hopefully you're getting everything done through Medicare Shop, and that should be pretty easy. So that's the close of 2022. Make sure that you get that done. Clear out your garage and car so you don't accidentally make a mistake there. Moving over to AvMed, we've recently contracted with AvMed, which is a Medicare Advantage plan. They are now available in Orange, Osceola, and Seminole counties here in Florida. They have just one plan available, but it is a very decent plan with a strong AvMed name, especially from folks that may have moved up from South Florida. AvMed is a household name down there. So they are now contracted in Broward County, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach, Orange, Osceola, and Seminole counties. If you're interested in requesting their Medicare contract, please reach out to contracting at askhpm.com or support at askhpm.com. You can email us either way there. Just say, hey, I'm interested in AvMed, and we'll get you going. There's more information here at avmed.org/Medicare, and you can check out the plans if you're interested and what they're up against. But really great benefits, strong company name, and it's new to HPM. So if you're interested in getting contracted, we're happy to help you with that. Wanted to share with you Devoted's incredible onboarding process. They recently sent you guys a onboarding experience flyer for what happens with one of your members when they enroll in Devoted. So I want to kind of walk you through the first 21 days with your member, because this is really awesome. And I think this could be a great selling point to really close out strong with AEP. The first thing is they get a text message within 1 to 3 days of receiving their application. Now, if you're doing the application electronically, it's going in right away. It's going to be, in the front end of that 1 to 3 days. If you're doing paper applications, it's going to be on the back end of that day, so probably day 3. If they need continuity of care, if they need medical equipment, or they're transitioning, or they have upcoming surgeries or procedures, they'll receive an additional text message between days 4 and 7. They'll also get a welcome kit tracking text message that says, hey, your welcome kit's on the way. That text comes within 10 to 14 days. And then their mail kit, their actual kit, will arrive between 14 and 21 days. Okay, and this is actual days, not business days. So within 2 to 3 weeks, they should get their kit. So again, using electronic applications, using Medicare Shop, it goes right into Devoted system and it's processed right away. This is what your member receives. So they're getting a beautiful welcome kit with an ID card, a welcome letter from the leadership there, a calendar, a magnet, over-the-counter catalog, and then their booklet. So really beautifully designed. They've got the member services contact information. But I was really impressed with this because a lot of carriers fail to let us know what they send our members and how they walk them through the onboarding process. And I really love what Devoted's doing here with this. So wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully that will bring some value to you and your members. Regarding support, yes, we have text messaging available through our 844-696-3975. You can call us, you can text us, you can email us at support@askhpm.com. But even more exciting, we now have chat. So if you're looking to chat, you can just go down to the bottom. You'll either see that pop up or you'll see the little chat button here. You can click that, and you will give an option. Now, one thing I want to point out with this is that we have some instant answers. So we're slowly building this article to kind of help you and guide you on everyday questions. So for instance, let's look at, I have a question about how I should search providers. So I search provider, I click there, and I found 2 articles that kind of relate with providers or doctors. And here's one that I'm looking for. What is the best practice when checking in-network doctors? I can click here, and here's an article about, what we believe is the best, and we've got a walkthrough guide on how to check your doctors using Spark, which is fantastic. And then you can grade, the article to see if it works for you. Okay. If that doesn't work for you, we also have the ask button up here. You can email us if you don't want to wait around, or you can go back and chat with us, and we're online during business hours, Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 most days. So you can chat there for an instant answer. We usually have somebody there. So wanted just to spend a little bit of time on that because we're not getting a lot of engagement on the chat, but I know it's new. So definitely want to make you aware of it, and so you can take advantage of it. Moving over to events, we want to help you market your events. We also want to make sure that you're compliant. So we do have the Medicare Sales Marketing Event Reporting Form. If you are doing events, if you are doing tabletops, if you're doing seminars, we need to know this in case there is an incident. If we don't have any information about these events, we can't go to bat for you. We can't protect you. So please make sure that you report your events to us for compliance reasons. The other thing is we'll do the reporting for you, And also, we can help promote your events. So if you're at Walmart and you haven't told us you're at Walmart, we can be promoting your days at Walmart online through social media and other ways that we're doing it through our website. So if you're not reporting your events, please make sure you do so we can help you promote them. Speaking of Walmarts, there is an OEP extension available. So if you're currently in a Walmart store and you're looking to work all the way through to March 31st, you can participate in that. There is a $450 cost in order to extend that. But please talk to Sergio if you're interested, and we'll figure out how we can get that cost paid for or whatever the case might be. There is a deadline of December 7th in order to commit to January for the OEP extension. If you decide not to take it, your store could be up for grabs, so just keep that in mind. There's no guarantee that it'll be available for you in AEP of 2023. So, moving into next year for 24. So that is for the Walmart extension. Again, if you're currently in there, go ahead and reach out to Sergio if you're interested in learning more about the OEP extension and how you can stay all the way until March 31st. Let's talk about the Jamaica Contest. So as a reminder, we are going to Jamaica. We are shooting for first or second week of April. And we have the contest here. Want to remind everybody, here's the board for points. Congratulations to all these great folks that have been working very hard. The board was last updated on, it looks like Sunday evening, and that was for applications through November 26th. So again, this could fluctuate, but if you're floating around the 50 mark, 49, 47, you could already be qualified to go to the trip. So as a reminder, 50 points to get to Jamaica. If you're clearing 100 points, which we have one person now, congratulations to Mark. He gets to bring somebody with him. And then if he's able to get to 150, we put him up with an upgraded suite, a really nice suite there where we're going to be at in Jamaica. So all-inclusive, I think it's 5 days, 6 nights, something like that. And all you can eat, all you can drink, just a wonderful time right near the beach. And we're going to rest and relax and get ready for planning lock-in and going out there and preparing for AEP. So excited with all of the great folks that have qualified so far and looking to add more. So we want to have a big party there in Jamaica, and we're really excited for all of those folks that are participating. Now, as a bonus, anyone that is currently selling Freedom Healthcare, from this announcement forward, and we'll actually retro this for November 28th, any application submitted from November 28th until the end of open enrollment, and we'll even give it until 12/31, which is the absolute last day to write business for 1/1 effectives. Any 1/1 effectives written for Freedom Healthcare, we will give you an additional point. So that means 3 points for Freedom. If you write one application for Freedom, you get 3 points. So if you do a husband and wife, you got 6 points there, and that will help you boost into Jamaica. So again, any applications that are written for Freedom from November 28th until 12/31 will qualify for 3 points. 3 points. So we're going to add that in to the contest as well. So that way you guys know that you get that additional bonus point for helping us with Freedom. So there you go. I want to take a moment and talk about Medicare Shop. Jumping into our quote and enroll tool, I've been getting some feedback on, hey, I'm not seeing a lot of the C-SNPs, I'm not seeing the D-SNPs. One thing that I want to make sure of is that folks are properly going through the preferences, okay? If you're not taking the time to build out your member's profile, this could affect what plans are showing up. So for instance, I'm helping John Smith here. I know it's very tempting to click continue to plans and then you just go to the plans, but you're doing your client a disservice if you are not adding their preferences, specifically their doctors, their medications, their pharmacy, their health conditions. All of that affects what plans are rated in that area. So one thing that the very first question asked is when you pick a plan, let's say you're looking for an MAPD plan, it's going to ask you, do you receive extra help? So go ahead and put that in. Yes, I received the Medicare Savings Program. Okay, and when you hit continue to save it, I'm going to just jump through this, but you want to go through it, check all the doctors, check all the providers, the pharmacy, and everything. But let's say we've done all that, we get to the end, and if you're still not seeing the CSNP plans and DSNP plans, I want to show you how you can find them. But building preferences in SHOP is going to save you a lot of time and really build defense around your client, because you know that you did the best job for your member by checking the doctors and the medications, so you don't have any issues, moving forward. So really important that you take the time with your member to build that out. Okay, so as this is loading, you're going to see there's a button here that says Add Non-Licensed Plans. So if you're not currently contracted, let's say AvMed shows there, but if you're not contracted, it's going to be hidden in here. But here's your special needs plans. You can open that up to all special needs plans by clicking this button here, or on the left-hand side, you can scroll down to the special needs section here. And let's say you know that your member has diabetes. It's going to filter out, just by clicking that box, it's going to filter out all the plans that will accept a member that has diabetes, and these are the CSNP plans. So really, really easy to navigate this, or if they're looking for a Medicare Medicaid plan, again, you can fix that. You're gonna uncheck that box, click the Medicare Medicaid plans, and you will see an updated version. We'll unclick the chronic condition plans here, and then now it's only showing the DSNPs, and it reorders the plans on who's showing up number one. Okay, really important. The other thing I want to mention is when you are enrolling somebody, let's say with United Healthcare, some carriers don't allow you to choose the effective date. What they're doing is they're trying to minimize the risk of you making a mistake with the enrollment. So they're going to read the Medicare card, they're going to read the date of birth, they're going to try to figure out on that application, the computer is, on when that person's effective date. So if there's an option, it's always going to default for the first of the effective date, the first of the following month. If they're turning 65 in February, just by entering in their Medicare information that says 2/1/2023, it's going to automatically know that that person is in their IEP or ICEP, and they're going to be able to choose a plan, and that's the earliest that the plan will be effective. So it's kind of doing your job for you and figuring out the effective date, and also figuring out that SEP. So some carriers don't allow you to choose the effective date. Some of them do. That is a carrier decision that has nothing to do with Medicare Shop or Connecture. This is simply built by Freedom. Enrolling somebody in Freedom, you might be able to choose the effective date, but by enrolling somebody in United Healthcare, you might not be able to see the effective date or choose the effective date, because that carrier has decided to limit you from choosing the effective date, or it's done automatically. Okay, it's a protection there, and I really like that feature, but I do know it's unnerving not being able to select the effective date. So if you do run into an issue, please let us know, and we will escalate it up to Connecture. All right, last thing is talking about our CRM system with Spark. Couple of great features I want to point out here. The first is the feedback. If you have any questions on how or suggestions on how to improve the CRM system, easy button there. Click the feedback button on the bottom left corner and just tell us what's on your mind, and that'll go up. I made a suggestion today, and so hopefully they'll listen to that and make the choice there. The other thing I wanted to point out is they are now sending out newsletters to members. I was really excited to see this. I've always wanted to do this, but they build beautiful newsletters for every month. So for instance, this month coming up on December 15th, they send it out mid-month, about the 15th. Your members, if you choose to enroll them, will get an email with things about Happy New Year, the holidays, how to eat right, coupons, all sorts of great stuff that's coming from your email address with your picture and your phone number on it. So it's a great tool to really build that loyalty and also give your members an idea or a reason or even a way to forward that information to their friends and hopefully help you get some referrals. If your members are not savvy on that, or they're not happy, or they just don't want to participate in the newsletter, you can go down to the right on contact preferences for that particular member, and you can uncheck any of the campaigns. So if they do not like text messages, you can get rid of that. If they don't want to get an email mailer or phone call on their birthday, you can uncheck that. And then you can also undo, the member onboarding experience as well. So any changes that you make, just save changes, and that will reflect in your members' contact information. So just a quick trip there. Really great features for Spark. I've been really happy with the CRM system this year. It's backed by world-class member support, so I really hope that you guys take advantage of that for this year. But moving forward, this is one of the last calls for AEP. I thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, 844-696-3975. You can call or text us there, or shoot us an email at support@askhpm.com. And don't forget about that chat button on our website, joinhpm.com, and we'll get you where you need. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week. Have a fantastic day.